more defined.
Yeah.
A little bit better triangles than saying, so people remember where they're supposed to be this early in the season.
Yes.
Clearly, I'm sure they've all been playing club at different levels.
Yeah.
He hasn't had that much practice.
Yeah.
High schools aren't allowed to start all that early.
Well, they did have a 1-week camp up in Oakland, Maine. And here's going to be a free kick for New Bedford right off the bat. This will be Captain Tari Pereira taking it. I believe she's a backline player. And I believe the walls this year, Ned, are limited to only backline players can participate in the wall with a maximum of 4. Lofts it up over the head, off the post. Rebound, chested forward, knocked away. So the free kick taken by Pereira, almost putting the rebound home, was Lopes. Knocking it away was Jennison. Wow.
That was, well, lucky on the part of Attleboro, and then great play after that.
Yes.
You know.
So do we credit her for a save on that first one? Did she tip it off the post? Or
No, it went.
Okay.
It was beyond her hands.
All right, so that's a great scoring opportunity. And the rebound almost knocked home by Haven Lopes, the junior. Here comes a corner kick, lofted in. Knocked away by number 16 for the Bombardiers, Bethany Alves. You remember her sister played for the Bombardiers last year or the year before.
Second corner.
Right to the front is number 11, Peyton Costa, the sophomore. She's being marked, and the official. We didn't get the officials' names today. Again, our first game of the year, we had a lot of the equipment and stuff to set up. We're scurrying around, and then New Bedford's program, not in numerical order, so I had to rewrite the whole thing, Ned.
Well, now you can't complain about the writing, though.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. But when I do become benevolent czar, we are getting a first thing I'm going to do, even before I establish world peace, is send a memo to every athletic director in the nation. Alphabetical programs are useless to us. They must be numerical.
Right. And if anybody else looking at them, certainly could spend the time to find who they wanted.
Yes. Alves gets it down on the left wing. I think that's Davies. Yes, Davies up front has the ball knocked away. Who is that on defense for New Bedford? Small number in front. Can't read it, but good job.
14.
Thank you, Ned. That's Sandy DeAndre, and we know Jamie Davies is fast, so I guess we just learned that so is DeAndre for New Bedford. First corner kick for the Bombardiers. Oh, good heading opportunity, but just by the leaping Bombardier. Coming in to scoop it up is Avery Vieira. That's headed in front. Nice work in front, sweeping that way. That's number 16, Tara Pereira. Ned, we're less than 4 minutes into the game, and we can already see why 16 in the white is a captain.
Right. Again, a reminder for those watching, the yellow lines are the soccer lines on this many-lined field. So it's a wide field for soccer. This year we get to have some ball people again, which helps speed up the game because they can chase it down.
Lopes couldn't clear it. Now trying to clear it is Pacheco. She gets out to the midfield as the Whalers trying to counter. Chasing that down for the Bombardiers, number 25, Ella Stromfors, two-sport starter, lacrosse and soccer. Well, there's number, it must be the jersey, Jamie Davies, because you remember Isabella Salviati, she wore number 7 for 4 years, and she could fly. And it looks like Davies has speed.
And some good footwork as well.
Yep. Second corner kick of the game for the Bombardiers. Again, good defensive work by Sandy Andre, the senior for New Bedford. 35-20 to go, 2 40-minute halves on a unspeakably beautiful late summer day. Line drive in front, tipped wide, and another corner kick. What do they need, Ned?
The ball boy to give her the ball. Say, unlike last year where you were sort of working with one sanitized ball the whole time. All this time spent running, chasing them.
Lofted out in front, trying to head over the head of Davies. Chasing that down is number 24, Vieira. Avery gets that back to Bethany Alves. Nice short pass to Kang.
Okay, yeah.
Offside.
Yep. Not by much, but good effort. Again, if you're never caught offside, you're not trying hard enough. If you're always caught onside, you're not trying hard enough either.
No score as we approach 34-15 to go in the first half. I forgot my reverse minutes charts, Ned. Reverse minutes chart, so I could say we're in the 5th minute of play.
There was a time I could figure that out on the fly, but
The brain has shrunk a bit.
yeah.
Here comes Massey, Destiny Massey. Ooh, and she goes down, taken out by Isla Santoro.
Just calling it a throw-in, though.
And what we've learned about Isla, before the game, she's all smiles. Once the game starts, boy, does she mean business. Attleboro maintains possession. Vieira gets it in, broken up by Lopes. Kang maintains control. Kang is a senior now, part of the varsity program for 3 years. Bombardiers trying to control it up top, broken up from behind. Nice play, number 6, Haven Lopes.
Miss hit. New Bedford ball.
That was, whoops. Back pass all the way to the goaltender, Jennison. Again, both teams starting freshman goaltenders on the first game of the season. Morrow. Lopes.
Offside.
Was that? Oh, on the
Offside.
far side, yeah.
Well, called here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's echoing it, but
Yep.
it was several feet. That one wasn't close.
Oof. Olivia Calderon, the center back position, taken over this year as a senior captain. She's a good one. And again, the Bombardiers, Ned, the last two, whoops.
Nope.
Good job by Caitlin Cordero, the freshman goaltender for New Bedford. Ned, for Attleboro over the past 3-4 seasons we've watched, defense has not been a problem for this team.
Right. They have. It has worked. It's not. They're not as tight right now as we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that's bad. They're bad. They just. The Bedford has penetrated a little more than we're used to.
Oh, there's a nice pass to the cutter.
Oh.
There's contact, and that's going to be a free kick. As Lopes going right through the middle, shoulder-to-shoulder contact with Isla Santoro.
We won't call that a professional foul, quite. It was an honest effort, not just a takedown.
Yeah. Second free kick of the game for New Bedford as we approach 31:20 to go first half. Looks like this will be number 11, Peyton Costa, the sophomore. Interesting, Ned. On the last free kick, Costa was in front of the net. Now she's taking it. Line drive, wide. In baseball, that would have been a double to the left center field gap.
It was wide enough, so I guess the wall did its job.
Yes.
He tried to avoid them, but it was, see if we can get a big foot here.
Calderon. Whoops. Unable to control that was Attleboro. Buca takes it away, but back checking or back marking was Kaylin Gray. Nice hustle by New Bedford's Vanessa Buca. Like that name, Vanessa Buca. That's a
right.
good soccer name.
From up here, it looked like she saved it, but the official was closer.
Yep.
No VAR or anything like that in these games.
Right, no.
Even though we got cameras up here.
Bethany Alves just misses the header off the goal kick, and she's grabbed from behind. Attleboro starts quickly. Through ball. Kang. Up ahead, Gray. Gray keeps it in. Back pass. Santoro. And again, once the season goes on, heck, maybe by the second half of this game, we won't have to look at our program so much. We'll recognize the girls by how they
Right.
move. But
It takes a while.
yes.
Me more than you.
And,
Also, the nice initial thing here is I'd say the officials are reasonably letting them play. They're
Yes.
Not ignoring everything by any means, but minor conflicts aren't whistled immediately.
Jamie Davies with nice work in the midfield. Attleboro tries to counter. Who's that?
Ooh,
Long pass to the right. There's Gray.
kept it
Gray
in.
in front.
Oh, put it back in.
Yes. Kang gets it back. Long ball by Santoro, just a bit high.
Through the uprights,
Yes.
unfortunately.
3 points as we approach
Right,
29 minutes to go.
As I gather, what happened is, she got excited and she leaned back. And it's amazing how often you watch the pros, they'll do exactly the same thing. I think these people make their living doing it. Wouldn't miss like that, but
Starting to wonder if the ball boys are Coach Steve Santos' kids. Same hairstyles. And Steve went with the the blonde look in some of his hair. Girls gave him a hard time, which is why Steve is coaching with a hat on. I was asking the girls, do you have any questions that I should ask the coach? And she'll remain nameless, Alexis Campbell. But he said, yeah, your first question should be, who cuts your hair?
and do they charge you for that?
Yeah.
If I remember right, though, Paul, you've had experience with that in past years.
Yes, I have. And, of course, unlike me, Coach Santos has never been caught in a mint green leisure suit. That was 1976, one of the worst decisions of my life. Throw in for the Bombardiers as they try to put the pressure on. Tap back to Angelique Duran is in, number 8. She is a senior midfielder. Here comes a throw in for number 19, Isla Santoro. Kang. Oh, nice move.
Backing off. Shouldn't be backing off.
Yep. Cross gets through. Undersized defender. Davies tries to control it. Tipped over to the left side. Attleboro's being patient. I believe that's Casey Parker.
Well covered by that defender who can't possibly read the number of.
Yeah. Uh-oh, slow pass. Getting there first, though, for the Bombardiers was Santoro. New Bedford with a turnover. Lopes get passed to the left is a little bit too far for Buka. Temperature high 70s, low 80s. Not much humidity today. Whoops.
Number 7 is causing Attleboro's defense a lot of trouble.
Vanessa Buka.
Yeah. She's aggressively charging them and anticipating, I think. Well.
Wow, great through ball. I believe that was Davies to Rebello. Again, Rebello wearing the number 11 worn by Jessica Gates, a great midfielder. Kahn, short
nice.
pass, tipped over the top of the net by freshman goalie Caitlin Cordero.
That was a great combination, because give it to someone to shoot.
Yep.
Who's in a better position.
Nice tap pass by Davies. And, that's 17 over there, excuse me. Allison Hay. Long corner kick in front. Ned?
Corner kick again.
So that'll be the 5th corner kick. What does that tell you about the pace of the game or flow of the game?
Well, there's a lot of attacking going on here, and we're not standing around in the middle. And oops, okay, let it go. I would have. That was close to handling.
Yes. Turn and shot is wide by the Bombardiers, number 16, Bethany Alves. I apologize, folks. Number 7, Jamie Davies, and number 17.
That must have gotten touched because they're calling that a corner.
Allison Hay have similar hairstyles, 117 and 17. So Allison Hay made a few plays early on that I credited to Davies.
Corner? No, let's see. Okay, that's a goal kick. Yep. Okay, I was going to say. The New Bedford keeper is not looking confident back there on those high balls.
Yeah. Well, again, as a freshman, Caitlin Cordero, each freshman goaltender has made one outstanding save already.
Okay.
And both have almost been beat up high.
Right. Yeah, I think. But neither one are giants.
Yep.
As sometimes happens in high school girls soccer.
Calderon reads that, Attleboro starting goaltender is junior Alexis Campbell. She's out with a bad ankle, which she hurt in a scrimmage. She's at least 3 or 4 inches taller.
Right.
Oh, nice touch pass. Long shot right at Cordero, who makes the save.
It's amazing how goalies are magnets for that ball.
Yes. Yeah.
She handled it well, and the nice depth on that punt.
I believe that was Kang on the shot. This ball will go to Milford. Haven Lopes gets it to Buka.
I like how the ball boy on this side is supporting the team and making sure they start farther back.
Nice defensive play there by the Bombardier Santoro, the junior. And here comes the throw in from Davies. Oh, intercepted. Well read by Sage Morrow.
Right. Ooh, okay, I'll take his word for it.
Again, the official in better position than we were, but I thought.
It looked to me like she may have been on, but
yeah, I thought
he was right where he should have been. So we'll certainly not question him.
That was Alexia Rodriguez who was called for the questionable offside.
Okay.
Again, Ned, I was talking to Coach Santos. He said, "How you doing?" I said, "Well, you know me, Coach. One of the things I like to do best of all in life is complain.
Right.
And it's such a beautiful day. It's tough to do that."
I know we can't complain about the sun in our eyes because it's early in the season,
Yeah.
you know. Well, the trees aren't colorful. You know,
Good
it's
point.
not as good as it could be. You know.
Nice work by Stromfors. They're trying to turn it around the other way. Nice play defensively. Number 13, Captain Callista Pacheco, a senior. There's number 8, and Angelique Duran. Davies. Oh, nice work by Josiana Gonsalves, an undersized sophomore. Santoro with a good work over to Alves. Alves to Stromfors. Give and go. Nope, Alves keeps it. Double team, triple teamed. Okay, Ned, little trouble with the spacing there by the Bombardiers.
Yeah, and I think they're losing their shape a bit. Their back line's pushing up a little far.
Yeah, here it goes. Now they're spreading it out on the left wing.
Okay.
Oh, there's a good touch pass.
Ooh.
Play stays alive. Hip-to-hip contact. Long shot is going to be wide. Unable to get there for the rebound was Gray. Now, that was interesting, Ned. Early on, the girls were too bunched up. There were no opportunities. Then, in the words of the great Mo Howard,
spread out.
and it led to a shot. Not on goal, but still a shot.
Right, yeah. And again, good, from our point of view, good officiating that he didn't picky. Well, you guys got a little bit too pushy.
Yeah.
Let them keep playing.
Yeah, shoulder-to-shoulder contact, hip-to-hip, that's okay.
Right.
It's when people start extending the arm and
Right.
pushing or throwing the
Right.
elbow that they're...
Well, there are officials who, well, we won't go into that. We won't go into last year with the 355,000 calls in one game.
Oh, that was the first game of the year. No, that was the... It was
the boys.
It was 390-something whistles.
Something like that, yeah. You know.
And again, that was the first game with the COVID rules.
Right, which people learned
Yeah.
we don't do that.
Yes, and no, that was the Milford Attleboro game. We were looking to a great back and forth game. There were 391 whistles in that game.
Right.
There couldn't have been 7 minutes of action
Yeah.
in the 80 minutes of soccer.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
A boys' game, not a
Yes.
girls'.
And again, to the officials' credit, somebody talked to someone because we didn't have that problem again as the year moved forward.
Right, and again, a strict interpretation of the rules. They were following it. I think the officials said, we're not, I'm sorry, MIA.
Yeah.
Thank you for the rules.
Yes.
We're going to play some soccer.
We don't want our varsity sports to be unwatchable.
Right. Well done.
Especially that Milford team was a great team.
Yeah. Oh,
There's the
with
good speed for Davies. The sophomore is taken down outside the penalty box. They let him play.
Yeah. And who's that number 14 there?
14 tracked that down. That's DeAndre.
Because she caught right up with him.
Yeah.
She is fast.
One thing Coach Noguera was telling me, again, she's in her 7th year. Ned, the numbers are down at New Bedford. There is no freshman or JV team this year.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, and she's really hoping to, because, the program was building, was growing, and then this year after COVID, it just hasn't come back to the numbers they wanted. Going forward, they hope to return with the JV program. Here's a potential breakout for Buka. Buka with a long shot, and then saved by Jennison.
No confidence in her fellow attackers.
Yeah, again, I don't mean to be too... The game's awful easy from the press box, but it did seem like Buska could have been more patient there.
Yeah, well, I think should not expect the keeper to be that poor. That was just too easy. You know?
Inside 20 minutes to go in the first half. Some subs coming in. Getting a well-deserved rest for Milford is Haven Lopes coming in, number 3.
New Bedford.
New Bedford, excuse me. Kim Sanabria. Thank you.
Yeah, I got to take these chances to correct you. It doesn't happen very often.
Kang with a long through ball. Broken up. Getting there first, Destiny Massey. But Attleboro gets it back. I believe that's Parker. Parker to Alves. Duran.
Ooh. Well, it's going to get eaten to it.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, that's going to be a corner kick. Keeping the pressure on was Gray. And I believe, is that number 14 again? You can't see the number on the back of the jersey because of her long hair.
Right.
It's not 14. All right, this is I have it, 7th corner kick of the half.
I think we missed one. I think we already had our 7th.
Thank you. 8th corner kick. Santoro.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Is that a save?
Yep. Well, yeah. Gathered up by the keeper. Just gobbled it right up.
Cordero's 3rd. 17:55 to go. First half, no score.
And for those of you who watch pro soccer, you'll notice the keeper has yet to fall on the ground after an easy save.
And for those who watch pro soccer, we're 23 minutes into this, Ned, and nobody's flopped yet.
No.
Okay, that's number 5 with a long-haired Josiana Gonsalves.
Okay.
I'm gonna write.
Oh. No, he's calling a foul.
Yep.
I guess.
So did the whistle blow, or is that a goal?
No, he's calling a foul.
On the Bombardier. So no goal, and it'll be a goal.
It's an indirect. I'm not quite sure what he called, but there was a bunch of pushing,
Yeah. That was before we talked about the extended arm. That's going to call. Steal by the Bombardiers, kept in by Hay. Crossfield pass. Kang. Whoops. Kang thought her teammate was going to zig, but she zagged. Oh, she gets there. Hay.
Good move in.
Broken up first by DeAndre and then cleared. And there's Calderon. Stromfors. Boy, Calderon and Stromfors on the left side of the defense. That's quite a combination.
Yeah.
That's almost not fair, Ned.
Well, then you just come down the other side if you're paying attention.
But again, most girls, not all, of course, but most are right-footed.
Yeah.
And to have in the stopper position, again, Attleboro playing a 3-2-3-2. And there's Calderon. And that's 19, I believe. Yeah, Santoro. Nice work by Josiana Gonsalves, the sophomore.
Oof.
That'll be a Bombardier throw-in. 15:35 to go, first half. Nice touch pass. Good work by Hay. Getting it right back to Hay. Oh, Ned, we mentioned earlier that Attleboro spent a week up in Oakland, Maine, Montauk, with a Sunday-to-Sunday soccer camp. It's also where one of the players sprained their ankles, unfortunately. When we get a second, we'll talk about what I think they must have worked on. Yeah. Things like that, quick touch passes. Right. We've seen a lot of quick touch passes, a lot of quick give and goes. That time a great steal by Buka, who's been the best player in white. And there's a nice touch pass by New Bedford.
Fighting her off. And
great, yep.
Hope you guys learned to get 2 other players down there.
Yeah, and then she got back into the play quickly.
You said it was Ayla?
Isla. That's why I have a long mark over the Y.
She put an I.
Yeah, she was very emphatic about that, Ned. It's Isla, you big jerk. No. She didn't say you big jerk. Her eyes did, but her mouth didn't.
See, I would have just written it with a capital I and crossed out the rest of it. But then again, I'm an engineer, not an announcer.
True. No score, 14:20 to go first half.
This has been a good game, especially for an opening season game.
Yeah.
There haven't been a lot of mistakes. People aren't missing each other. You know, they're acting like they've played together for a while, both teams. And bad throw. Lifted the.
Lifted the foot up. But no,
Excitement.
with last year, you know, with Gates and Harnois and Salviati, they had players who could really possess the ball.
Right.
And it's good to see this year's team. They're not trying to imitate those players. They're playing their own style, and we've seen a lot more of these quick touch passes, a lot more give and goes.
Again.
Yeah.
Force the safe kick out.
Pressure applied by Hay. Defensively, Captain Callista Pacheco knocks it out. Here comes a throw in by Santoro. Oof. Oh!
Little help there. But again, they're being consistent and not.
What a great pass by Santoro. And in the words of Maxwell Smart, Jamie Davies missed it by that much.
I think with a little help with the defender.
Yeah, pushed her in the back.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
But again, the officials are being consistent.
Yeah.
You know, they're letting minor things happen.
Alexandra Martinez, another freshman, comes in. And she comes in for...
Oh, good steal.
Wow. Tracked down by Cordero. That was number 23, Zoe Johnson-Kiff, a junior who made that play. Milford trying to counter. Here's Alexia Rodriguez. Milford. I keep saying Milford, New Bedford.
New Bedford.
They both wear red. Sorry, folks. And Milford in the Hockomock League. I see that uniform, and Milford comes into my very, very tiny brain.
Okay, so.
That'll be a goal kick.
Yep.
Calderon almost suckered her into that, didn't she? Coming up to 12 minutes. I remember we used to say last year with Harnois and Salviati, you always knew exactly what they were thinking. They wore their emotions on their sleeves. Calderon's the kind whose expression never changes. Here's a break for the Bombardiers. Right-footed shot, saved by Cordero, unofficially her fourth.
Right. And right at, it's amazing how that ball goes to a keeper. Now, she's closed down the map. She's out far enough. There's not a lot of goal available.
That was sophomore Davies with the shot. Bringing the defense into the offense is Santoro.
Just missed behind her.
Yep, trying to connect with Johnson-Kiff. Approaching 11:10 to go first half.
Attleboro throw in.
Kiff, Johnson, I mean.
Let it go.
Cross.
Let it go.
Shoot. Oh, off the back of DeAndre.
Oh.
Allison Hay with a
What
shot.
luck, good and bad, depending on which team you're supporting.
Yes. So now that's technically that's a save, but not for the goaltender.
Right, there's a defensive save.
Yeah. So I'll put a little mark up top there. Oh, nice pass to Johnson-Kiff from Hay. Hard pass in front. Oh, just missing. Tipping it home is Davies. So Davies has our Maxwell Smart missed by that much award so far in this game. Ned, I think it's been good soccer when we've played almost 30 minutes of soccer now, and it hasn't felt that long.
No, it's been moving along. Now I think New Bedford's slowing things down a little bit here. Because
we've covered sloppier games in the past years where 30 minutes felt like 3 hours. This is not one of those games.
No. It's
long shot, another save by Caitlin Cordero.
right.
So 5 saves for Caitlin, 6 for the Whalers.
Right. Oh, almost got it.
I'm trying to remember Ned, years ago, Allison Brown, she used to place kick with her right foot and punt with her left. She's playing at Madison Brown, sorry. She's playing at Framingham State now in goal. Santoro. Hey.
Move it up, walk it up, work it up. Yep. Point to where you want it, and go get it when it's done for you.
Gray with a cross. Oh, looking for a handball. No call.
Don't complain. Play. My wife yells about that so much when we're watching. Don't stop playing.
Throwing it in will be Gonsalves.
Oh, we got a subs.
Yeah. Milford's subbing more than Attleboro, that's for sure.
New Bedford.
New Bedford again, sorry.
Yeah.
And again, Attleboro, if you joined us late, they're missing their starting junior goaltender, Alexis Campbell, and they're missing junior captain, center midfielder, Emily Dunley. Other than that.
Yeah. Other than, a couple of minor players, right? I think Emily was the Hockomock flagged player for the start of the season. In their review.
Dunley,
I'm sorry.
No, Emily, yeah. Right. When did they put that up? Because it wasn't up last night.
I saw it today.
Okay.
They didn't have, they had schedule, and they had just that one set of key players.
So this is the 9th corner kick of the half.
Isn't all 7 of those for Attleboro?
No, 9 for Attleboro, one for New Bedford.
Only one.
Nice work defensively by Lopes.
Ooh.
Attleboro keeping the pressure on.
Right.
Peyton Costa trying to break down the left. The official showing his legs, staying with her.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice pass. Great defense coming back into the play. Is that Stromfors? That was Ella Stromfors. And again, she plays on the other side, Ned.
Right.
And there goes the pass to the spot she normally occupies. And the shot is just wide by number 18, Jenna Noguera.
Again, we've seen officials that would have called that.
Yep.
Really glad they didn't, because it was not.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah, see Stromfors now all the way over on the left. Man, did she cover some ground. Hands on the hips right now. She's taking a breath. 6:45 to go and scoreless first half. Again, New Bedford looking for their first win since 2019, 0-9-2 last year. And if your coach, Andrea Noguera, and assistants Mariama Hessick and Paul Almeida, I think they're pretty happy with how the team in white has played.
I would think so. They've had some good attacks. They've had some great defensive moves.
Yeah.
They've had some bad luck, or good luck, I suppose, in their case. But
yeah. Long throw. Johnson Kiff gets there. Can she cross? She does. Knocked out. Nice play, DeAndre.
Oh.
Ooh. Hey.
Yeah.
No, that's her name, Allison Hay.
Yeah, right.
What was it?
the old big eyes. Look at what I've got, an empty goal.
Yeah.
I was a defender many years ago when I played soccer, so I can sympathize. If I ever got a chance like that, I know I would have missed.
Linfield. Oops, there's a steal. Shot was wide. That was a case right there, Zoe Johnson-Kiff. Normally, you don't have time to really set your feet on fire. That time she did.
Yeah. Oh, oops, balls.
We had 2 balls on the field. There we go.
Early season. Still early season.
Yes. Yeah. And those are 2 new ball boys, and I think they're Coach Steve Santos' sons.
Yeah.
Hay puts pressure on, but the Bombardiers get it out thanks to the work of Josiana Gonsalves. Nice play by number 17, Ariana Mello. Long cross, broken up by Calderon.
Ooh.
That wasn't Calderon, that was Stromfors who broke it up. Offside.
Under 5 minutes, rather.
Santoro It'll be a back pass for Captain Pacheco, the senior, to the freshman Cordero. That was some controlled physical play by Isla.
Yeah, but a good. We kick it off them and give us an offensive chance. Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Nobody in blue.
Cross is broken up by Sandy DeAndre. Again, it's a warm day. Inside 4 minutes to go. And these last 4 or 5 minutes have been more physical than the first 30.
Right. Couple of subs.
Hay heads out for the Bombardiers. And I think that's number 11 coming in for Attleboro, Allison Rebello.
Repeat it.
And I think 16 came back in, Captain Tara Pereira for New Bedford. Ooh, got by one, but up, and there she is. Pereira right away knocks the ball out.
Yeah.
Talk about right back where it came from.
Oh, yes. Being able to have ball boys this year or ball persons really helps the game move along.
Steal.
Oh, she still got it.
Shot. Oh, tipped off the foot of Pereira. Let's see if that's a corner kick.
He's giving it his goal kick.
Ooh.
Surprised it hooked like that by
Yeah.
itself. But again, official's pretty close.
Yeah. Trying to see that new player to come in on the far side. Once again, Ned forgot to bring my binoculars.
They don't stop moving long enough to really use binoculars, though.
Calderon breaking that ball up. Oh, nice.
Right away with it. Did not give up. Did not give up.
Long cross. Controlling it is Johnson Kiff. Oh, diving save.
That was deceptive to her. She just muscled off and kept it.
Bombardiers really keeping the pressure on.
Yeah.
Up top is Alves, and that shot is high. That was a football crossbar.
Right off the upper crossbar.
Yeah.
Attleboro is we're in the, as we say, double secret time.
Yeah, super secret mystery time. Only the official knows how much time's left on the field. Unofficially, we have the Bombardiers with 9 corner kicks. They have 7 saves by the goaltender, the freshman Cordero, 1 save by the back of Sandy DeAndre. So that's 8 shots on goal, Ned. Duran. Beautiful pass to the left.
Nice. Control it down.
Off the upper post. Oh, it hit the football crossbar.
Did it?
Yes, so it's a corner kick.
Okay.
It
must have hit the soccer crossbar first.
Yes,
but,
yes.
So, I guess.
Gets all the way through the penalty area, skittering by people, and then blasted out of bounds. That was Buka who got that.
Yeah.
Got rid of. Oh, here it is in front again. Oh, and again wide is Zoe Johnson Kiff, the senior, missing wide.
It seems like they moved Buka more to a midfielder than a striker. Because she hasn't been the lead on the last several runs down. Different kicker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that ends the first half of the play. Ned, after 40 minutes, thoughts, stories, anecdotes.
I like it. Of course, we're biased towards Attleboro. I think they're playing very well. They're passing well among themselves. They're not giving up, with the one exception where they're insisting on a handball and split around. But correspondingly, New Bedford also is not giving up. They don't have quite the sharpness of the passing, I don't think, but they've had some opportunities on goal.
Yep.
Except for the bad luck of hitting a crossbar and coming out instead of in, they would be ahead.
You would, 1-0. All right, we're going to take our halftime break. I'm Paul Healy. He's Ned Rich. On camera is Dave Angel. Running our graphics is Peter Bray. The engineer in charge is Jim Jones. Don't go away. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, squid, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
As part of Attleboro's Big Read, a gardening demo will take place in the Rock Garden at Capron Park on Saturday, September 11th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Master gardeners Kathy Garapi and Danielle Kernoyer will host a discussion, Learning from the Past in the Garden, about growing beans, squash, and corn and their importance to Native Americans as well as their relevance today. Kathy will talk about the importance of native plants today and their importance in our ecosystem. For more information on this and other Big Read events, you can call the Attleboro Public Library at 508-222-0157.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
On September 16th, from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., the Old Colony History Museum in Taunton will host a lecture by Natalie Steinhauer, research coordinator from Bee Informed Partnership. Natalie will share her knowledge on pesticides and their impact on honeybees. The audience will learn what a pesticide is, the diversity of products that fall under this term, and how they impact honeybee populations. Seating is on a first-come, first-served basis, but the audience can also attend via a Zoom link available through the museum. To contact the museum for the Zoom link, email them at info@oldcolonyhistorymuseum.org.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. PVD World Music will present the 2021 PVD World Music African Film Festival at the Waterfire Arts Center in Providence on Friday, September 17th at 5 p.m. The African Film Festival features shorts and feature-length films produced by African filmmakers from Africa and the African diaspora. The festival will include African traditional music and dance performances. The festival will be screened on a 40-foot wide projector screen and audio transmitter system, which will enable the audience to screen the films from their vehicles. For more information on the film festival, visit pvdworldmusic.com.
We're at halftime. We're at halftime of the Attleboro New Bedford girls high school soccer game, the opener for both squads here in 2021 in the fall. No score at halftime. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090. As part of Attleboro's Big Read programming, the Attleboro Arts Museum is hosting Honoring, an exhibit inspired by Joy Harjo's In American Sunrise from Saturday, September 18th through Saturday, September 25th. Using a range of art disciplines, the exhibit will present interpretation of Harjo's poem alongside reflections of individuals that kept populations going during the coronavirus pandemic. An exhibit reception will take place on Saturday, September 18th from 2 to 4 p.m. in the museum's Otmar Gallery. Gallery hours for the exhibit will be Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m.
The Elder Dental Program will hold a dental screening clinic on Saturday, September 18th from 8:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. This clinic is for Massachusetts residents and seniors 60 years and older. Participants will have the opportunity to be screened for oral cancers and to receive a denture cleaning. For more information, call 774-203-1326. The dental screening clinic is organized by the Elder Dental Program, a project of the Community VNA.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field. We're at halftime of the Attleboro New Bedford girls soccer game. No score after one half of play. Unofficially, 2 saves for Attleboro's freshman goaltender Jessica Jennison, filling in for Alexis Campbell, junior starter with a sprained ankle. 8 saves for Caitlin Cordero, the freshman New Bedford goaltender, and 1 save by the back of senior Sandy DeAndre.
I think she saw that coming because she was turned around.
Yes.
That's not normally how you'd face as a defender.
9 corner kicks for the Bombardiers, 1 for New Bedford, but New Bedford with a free kick in the first 5 minutes of the game. A brilliant free kick by, I believe, Tari Pereira, over the head of Attleboro goaltender Jennison, off the crossbar, came down, and Haven Lopes tried to chest it towards the goal, and diving to her left, Jennison made the save.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful save, especially that early on your first game. Just great reactions.
And then I was mentioning Alexis Campbell. Attleboro's missing Alexis. So far, they haven't missed her, as Jessica Jennison has done such a fine job. Also, junior captain Emily Dunley, who Ned was featured as one of the 10 players to watch by HockamockSports.com. She's out with a bad ankle. Hope to be back, both of them, the next game or so. I forgot to mention another big loss in the back line. Olivia Cook, she injured her ACL.
Not good.
In one of the scrimmages, and unfortunately she might be out for the season. So the Bombardiers down 3 starters on this opening day.
Well, we have to know it would be different if they were here. Right now it's not obvious that they're missing them.
Yeah.
But I bet it would be flowing differently if they were here.
And the other thing we talked about is last year the Bombardiers seemed to be more of a ball possession team. We've seen a lot of short, quick touch passing this season.
And they've been doing it very well. They seem to have a halfway decent feel this early in the season of where each other's going to move, because they're not going to out to nowhere. They're going to somebody.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, I think he's. Looks like slightly different formation, but maybe just how they're wanting to stand.
Yeah, again, Attleboro started with a 3-2-3-2 lineup. Now, New Bedford, in the white jerseys, red lettering and numerals, is moving left to right here in the second half. And now it's New Bedford started with quick touch passes right away.
It's a good technique.
Yep.
You know, and then
That was Rodriguez to Costa. And then coming back into the play to break it up is Jamie Davies. Davies up ahead. Oh, just barely couldn't keep it in. Number 6, Lindsay Anastasia, a junior. So that's a change. And again, New Bedford, coached by Andrea Noguera in her 7th year. She played college soccer at UNH, or high school soccer at New Bedford. She's assisted by Mariama Hessick and Paul Almeida. JV coach is Morgan Casey. For the Bombardiers, Steve Santos, I think it's his 9th year. Excuse me, Ned, I had to sneeze. That was in my mask, thank you. Mike Thornton is the assistant coach. Matt Rodriguez this year, JV coach for the girls. And Matt, a former captain of the boys' side, and his father, Steve, a former assistant coach. Karen Pereira coaching the freshmen for the Bombardiers. What did I miss?
sounds like you covered everybody because you said New Bedford unfortunately doesn't have JV and freshman teams.
Yeah, this year,
for coaches. Not they're missing the coaches, they're missing the players.
Nice work by the undersized but gritty Sandy DeAndre. We mentioned she's already got one save.
Right.
Net was open. She saw the shot coming. Turned around but stayed square and made the save.
Right.
Davies. Oh, nice step over move. Spins to her left. Cross to Duran. Angelique.
Oh, good move.
Back to Johnson Kiff. Anastasia knocks it forward.
Right.
And there's a physical play by the undersized Claudia Tino.
Yeah.
Turnover.
Okay.
Staying with it is
right.
Casey Parker. And Casey Parker with a nice little sneaky flying hip check at the end. Yep.
It got called.
Yes. We've had no cards today, which is good.
No, yeah, because actually I was reading the card rules, and you doesn't take many cards to knock you out of all sorts of things.
Yeah. Was it 3 seasons ago the Bombardiers? No, 2 seasons ago they led the Hockomock League in cards, being carded or booked.
As they say, they Massachusetts MIA soccer rules are very tight on cards. When they're issued, they really cause you trouble.
Anastasia.
Oh, nice.
Up ahead to Davies. Oh, it's offsides. And Ned, we're now more than 43 minutes into this game. We still have yet to see our first flop.
Yeah. Well, the women don't flop as often.
Right.
Okay, let's be absolutely precise on the ball.
Yeah. Captain Tari Pereira, senior.
Ooh.
Whoops, almost stolen by the Bombardiers Owls, but a misdirected tip pass. Stromfors sprinting back for that ball.
Puts it out. Safe move.
Explain why.
Well, you're under control. You have a chance to reset yourself. She was way out beyond all her other defense. There wasn't any blue shirts to cover if that didn't work well.
Buka, touch pass, gets back, and the shot off the boot of Pereira was blocked by the Attleboro defender. I believe that was Duran, might have been Stromfors.
Oh, another offside.
Yep.
Or
35-40 to go in this scoreless game here in the second half. Forgot to turn my field mic back up. There we go.
That's one of our few foul calls.
Yeah.
Was it the second or third one of the game?
Drawing the foul was Casey Parker. Committing the foul, Sage Morrow.
No, you can't do that. That's a card.
She didn't touch the ball. And I think, you know what? I'm glad the ref gave her a break there. She was confused. Long through ball by Calderon. Tipped ahead, and that's going to be the first save of the second half. 9th of the game by Caitlin Cordero. Can you imagine Coach Noguera? First game of the year, you're putting a freshman in goal.
And facing that sort of attempts is I think his. Oh, yeah, that was a hand.
Yep. Off the hand of Tara Pereira. Like a good captain, she doesn't complain. Restarting will be Lindsay Anastasia, Jr.
I think she's not sure whether she can do it without a whistle. Last year, there had to be a whistle before you could do that.
Oh, chipping it up, and again through the goal post. Was that Strumpf? No, that's 23, right?
Wait for her to turn. Yeah, 23.
23. Zoe Johnson-Kiff, and again, beautiful ball delivered there.
A little hesitation by New Bedford, deciding should the defender do something, but
33:50 to go. Steal by the Bombardiers. Quickly countering, maintaining control, shooting, scoring! First goal of the season for the Bombardiers. Bethany Alves unassisted. With the steal, too, Ned.
yes, and shot it where the keeper wasn't.
Yes.
Keeper did not stand a chance then.
Sophomore Bethany Alves with the first goal of the season. 33-44, so let's say 46th minute, 47th minute.
About that.
Yeah. And again, the big play there, Ned, was the steal.
Yeah, they got the ball, had some space, and carried it in.
Absolutely nothing that Caitlin Cordero could do there.
As I say, she shot it absolutely away from her.
And there's a give and go, and this
Another.
release is great on the left. Yep.
Waiting for some blue to catch up. Ooh.
Nice. Again, how many times have we said nice defense by Sandy DeAndre, who's a senior? And is it an understatement to say she's not built like a backline player?
She sure isn't.
She's going to rely on quickness and positioning,
Right.
and she's done well. That's Sage Morrow trying to control the ball. She's pressured heavily.
Right. Off of Attleboro, though.
That was Zoe Johnson-Kiff. 1-0 Bombardiers. 32:50 to go. That's Alves with another steal.
Whoa. Good ball control.
Tip pass. And I like right there we saw Casey Parker. She made the pass, and
then moved.
exactly, the most important time to move is after you pass the ball, but she didn't saunter. She passed and sprinted to the open spot. Parker with a nice defense that leads to a turnover. Is it?
Ooh.
Wow. That's Kang with a steal. That's Kang with a steal. Quick pass to the right. Nice crossover to Gray. Set, shoot. Oh, too high. Beautiful pass from the right by Allison Hay.
I think, oh, maybe too much time to think about it.
Thinking never helps me, Ned.
You want a lot of this to be automatic.
What's the great line from Bull Durham? Don't think, kid. You can only hurt the ball club.
Right.
31:40 to go. Nice work on the back line for Callista Pacheco. Kang. Nice step over move out to the right side, lofting it in front. In the goal! Kang with the assist. And let's see the number on that jersey. What a beautiful goal, Ned. That was from 35 yards out.
Yeah. Hard for the keeper because she's probably looking into the sun. She doesn't have the enormous height to cover the bar. And plus just a hard ball to get.
Casey Parker,
Thank you.
So Casey Parker with the goal. Listen to the Olay cheers.
Right.
And I believe that was Kang who's going to get the assist on that goal. The pass to the right wing, and there's a timeout called by New Bedford as they had held Attleboro scoreless, and then Attleboro scores 2 goals in 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Ned.
All of a sudden, things have turned around a bit. Now, Attleboro had them locked
Yeah.
in the New Bedford end. They weren't getting off the half. Attleboro was able to keep getting control of the ball. New Bedford would touch it a couple times, but Attleboro would get it back. That just leads to chances, and they made the most of those chances.
From way outside. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports. 2-0 Bombardiers.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Ned just pointed out a couple of things that you should know. One, the boys soccer team is on the far side behind the girls bench, and they're being heard. And number two, today's September 7th. The Red Sox had a brutal loss yesterday. They had a 7-1 lead in their ball game, and then lost it in extra innings, 11-10. And twice their outfielders lost the ball in the sun. An often heard excuse in baseball. You were saying during the break, Ned, that you think Caitlin Cordero might have lost that long looping shot.
I don't think it helped her at all because we're fortunate enough the sun's high enough we're not looking into it, but she had to look up at that ball, and the sun is to that side.
And
it was a difficult thing to cover in any case.
Yes,
because of the way the height's going.
And the other thing you were talking about again, Ned. Brilliant work during our commercial break. But no, the alertness of Casey Parker from 35 yards away, even more than that because she was at an angle, seeing that Cordero was way out of the net and taking the chance.
Right. As I say, as a coach, you don't always encourage that, but you really celebrate when it works.
Right.
and again, you've got to try. You don't want to not try.
Yeah.
And you don't want your players to be afraid to try things like that.
Yeah.
This level.
Yeah, because I don't think that was a blind shot by Casey. I think she saw the opportunity and took it.
Right.
Good work for the Whalers. Sage Morrow down the right. Better work defensively by Ella Stromfors. Not the last time we'll say that this season. There's Kang, who has the assist on the Casey Parker goal. Nice defensive work by number 6, Haven Lopes. And there comes Vanessa Buca. Oop, almost running into the cart there where Pat Dunn, the athletic trainer, is. Could have damaged the cart. Sorry.
No, Paul, it wasn't you.
A good point. 30 minutes, 25 seconds to go. The Bombardiers, a scoreless game, went to a 2-0 game in 2 minutes and 12 seconds. And what's going on here, Ned?
I'm not sure. You sort of stop things.
It's
a free kick, so somebody pushed somebody. We didn't quite see it.
Yeah.
He may have let play go on a little while, then called it back.
Good point. Forgot to put the field mic up again. This again is Captain Tari Pereira. Headed up. And knocked away. Overhead shot there by New Bedford. Kept in on the left by Pereira. Tracked down by Haven Lopes. Nice pressure. That's a forward. Davies coming back with the defense. And Davies with the steal. Helped out a lot by Hay.
Oops. Everybody sort of ran away from it, waiting for someone else to take care of it.
Boy, we don't often see that, Ned, but that's exactly what happened there.
Offside, that's what he could do.
Oh, okay.
Looking at the wrong official.
And and now we see, I think that's I'm not sure if that's the field hockey team or the JV soccer team that's getting into the stands behind the Bombardier bench. Nice clearing work by number 14, Sandy DeAndre. DeAndre, the senior.
Okay. Again, a safe move to give people a chance to recover.
And the smart move by Ella Stromfors. Again, lacrosse, and it's what you want in your backline players. You have Calderon and Stromfors, and not only is it their physical talent, but they're both so poised. You never see them panic or rush.
Right.
Oh, nice move.
Good roll.
Gray
She's got
going all the way to the far side.
Oh.
Great play by Davies. Gets through and shoots. Save, Cordero.
But it bounced off, so.
That's a red pen save for the freshman, Caitlin Cordero. What a great scoring bid by Davies. Now, Ned, the cross by Gray. I think many people thought she was going to cross to the middle. She crossed all the way to the right wing.
Yeah. Well, some of these young women have some power in their kicks.
And brains in their head.
Yeah. Well, we know that.
27:40 to go. I apologize. I should be giving the time more often. Peter Bray is running our graphics. Dave Angel is the cameraman up top of the press box. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. I'm Paul Healy. He's Ned Rich. Ned played for Linfield in the 60s.
Yeah.
On the back line.
In the dark ages.
Yeah. Soccer was so old then. You could look, and there. That's the Attleboro boys soccer team giving it to the ref a little bit. That's not going to help, lads.
Right. They have confidence that they won't do their next game, right?
Calderon will come up. All right, that's great to see. Calderon lofts it in. Still free, tipped, just wide.
Yeah, hard shot from that far over. Not much goal to see.
And again, I've been confusing number 17, Allison Hay, and number 7, Davies, a lot. Which one was that? That was Hay.
Yeah.
If you're going to wear similar numbers like 17 and 7, it's got to be illegal to have similar hairstyles.
I know. There's just got to be a little rules here,
Make one of them wear red shoes or something next game so we know. That was one thing with the boys' teams. 11 players on the field for Attleboro, 11 different shoe colors.
That's right.
Nice work by New Bedford, but Calderon tracks it down again, knocked out of bounds by Medford Sage Morrow.
Calderon knocked it off of her, so good, really good defensive move.
Inside 26 minutes to go, 2-0 Bombardiers. We haven't seen the boys play this year yet, Ned. Again, this is the first game of the Hockomock League this year. Nice job controlling the ball by Johnson Kiff. Cross off the back of a Whaler player. Long shot, and a whistle blew first. Yeah. Offside.
In the end, he's just calling it a goal kick.
Okay, so it's just the shot was wide. Turn around, young lady. That was number 13 with the defensive play, Captain Callista Pacheco a few moments ago. Anyway, I was going to say the boys team, I hope they play soccer as well as they cheer, because they're good at that. Oh, nice move. That was Lopes on the far side, but it's a turnover. And it was a turnover because of the defense of...
I can't read the numbers that far away.
No, I'm just trying to look at my program to see who the right back is. That was Avery Vieira.
Again, Attleboro's having success of staying
Emily
in the New Bedford
Dunley's
half.
in. Emily Dunley with a bad ankle is playing.
Really?
Yes. Coach Santos said he wanted to try to get her some minutes today. She wanted to play the whole way, but it's a long season.
Yeah.
And it looks like New Bedford making a change at goaltender. Or actually, they had made a change. Oh, that's Attleboro.
That's Attleboro.
Attleboro's making a change, so this is going to be Ava Palazzo, the senior, coming in at goal. So with 24:03 to go, Palacio comes in. Thank you, Nick. Oh, nice steal.
Oh,
I think that's Dunley. And Dunley running with a limp in her step, but she's been on the field for just a short time and has already made a just missed on a through ball and made a big steal.
Trust the coach to be careful.
Yep.
Just because the player wants to play it isn't really their say.
Yeah, I was going to say also trust Emily. Now, coach? Now, coach? Now, coach?
Go sit in the stands.
Again, her father, Steve Dunley's the baseball coach here at Attleboro. He pitched for Boston College. Also pitched against the Boston Red Sox in a spring training game. But Steve Dunley comments that it's great for their relationship, that his daughter, Emily, is very good at a sport he knows very little about.
So good move.
Leads to a lot, yes, and that was Dunley with that steal. Getting ahead on the right. Ooh, and nice speed by number 8, Sage Morrow. Was there a foul against Hay?
I'm not sure what he's calling.
I believe a corner kick. But no, that makes the dinner table much more a much more peaceful place.
Well, as long as he understands that.
Because, you know, when the Attleboro football team, Mike Strachan Sr. coached his son, Mike Strachan Jr. for 4 years in the varsity. Mike Strachan Jr. set the Attleboro record for most tackles in a career. We'll get back to that in a second. Hay with the ball, lofts it in.
Nice move in.
Trying to head it was number 16, Alves, but it was knocked away by New Bedford. I believe that was number 3 who knocked it away, Sanabria. Cross is knocked down, but it stays on the pitch. Another corner kick.
Another corner.
So that's just the second corner kick this half, right?
Yes. Okay, short corner. And now
Lofting in front, trying to head it. Ball is still there, kept down. First defensive play by New Bedford's number 18, Jenna Noguera. Second defensive play, I believe that's number 2, Destiny Massey.
another short corner. No, this time not quite what they expected. Well,
Strom fours.
still put a shot out of it.
Strom fours with a strong shot forward towards the net.
We now have 3 soccer balls by the back fence.
Wow. And there goes one of Coach Santos's 2 sons running back there. I've got to get their names before next game.
Right. And the one on our side making the one who had to run father do it too.
Yeah. And folks, they were having a great wrestling match at halftime, and one of the brothers locked the other brother out on the far side of the gate.
Right.
Beautiful. That's what being a sibling is all about. Steal. Kang. Patient pass to the right. Whoops. Trying to be a little bit too cute there for the first time was Hay, and the pass was stolen. Bombardiers keep it in, though.
As I say, these officials are letting them play.
Ball is in front. Coming out and jumping on it is Cordero. Do we give her a save for that?
It was a defensive.
I thought
tip,
so, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so, and I'm not sure it would have gone in, but you didn't want it loose.
Approaching 20 minutes to go, so halfway through the second half, and the Bombardiers have really controlled the play. It's been almost all down to our left all half.
Right.
Cordero scoops it up.
I don't know the ball's been in the Attleboro third, defensive third at all.
He hasn't had to make a save yet for the Bombardiers. And I'm sure Ms. Palazzo, the senior in at goal, she'd like some work.
Right.
Doesn't want to be bombarded, but she wants to show she deserves to be out there.
Right.
Vanessa Buca, who was the best player in white in the first half.
Okay, well, offside.
Offside. New Bedford's number 9, Alexia Rodriguez, complaining, but Ned, I don't think that was close, that offside.
No, I don't think so. Definitely the soccer team's into it. The boys' soccer team is into this.
Yeah, saying you can't do that, which I really, whoa.
It's a standard.
Yeah, I know. It started at Duke, home of the most obnoxious fans in the world. But I really wish they'd stick to cheering for your own team and not taunting the other.
You hear that at the Revs games. Actually, they have to. MIA is very adamant about no taunting.
Yeah. And again, taunting's not my style, but at a professional level, I don't mind
Yeah.
it. But the high school level, please.
No, they.
Getting a rest for the Bombardiers is number 23, Zoe Johnson Kiff, who's had an outstanding second half. Coming in is number 7, Jamie Davies. Attleboro goal scorers, their first goal in the 34th minute. Oh, no, in the second half with 33:44 to go. A great play. Sophomore Bethany Alves with the steal, attacked the goal, and a shot from about 15 yards out made it 1-0. 2 minutes, 12 seconds later, a beautiful pass from Emily Kang, a great distributor. That was to the hustling Casey Parker from 35 yards and a tough angle on the right wing. If it was baseball, she lofted that shot so high, Ned, in baseball they would have called it an infield fly roll. And it found the back of the net.
Right. What's the? Subbing a couple.
I think Dunley might have come out, I'm not sure. Oh, no, number 15 is limping for the Bombardiers, which is Kaylin Gray.
Okay.
And she's going to take a seat over here.
Yeah.
So again, 3 starters already out, although Dunley did play a few minutes. We hope Kay's injury is minor.
All right, she's holding that leg.
And they're giving Pat Dunn, the Attleboro trainer. Pat, as he takes the golf cart around the track to try to treat Ms. Kay. Oh, look at this, breaking in.
Oh.
Cordero gets there, ball is still loose.
Oh, okay.
What an effort by Gigi Sprovieri.
Right.
Her name is Gabriella Sprovieri. I was warned by her teammates, nobody calls her that, it's Gigi. And Gigi's first bid of the season.
Right.
That was a good collision at the end of that play, Ned.
Yeah. Right, there was nothing messy enough to perhaps lucky that.
Parker to Gigi, heads it. Okay, we have learned last year was Isabella Salviati who wore number 7. And you remember, not a big girl, but probably one of the more physical players in the league. Maybe it's the number, because J.B. Davies does not shy away from contact, and Casey Parker wearing number 10, that was Briley Harnois' number. And Briley, known to throw the occasional hip, shoulder, and elbow. And those 2 young ladies, aggressive soccer players.
Yeah.
Parker's been rewarded with a goal. Whoops.
I think possibly New Bedford's getting a little tired.
Yes.
Not all of them, but they're not as reliably. Ooh, saved it. Unfortunately.
Gigi Sprovieri. And here comes a counterattack for New Bedford, broken up by Calderon.
Yeah.
Olivia reads the game so well. 15 minutes to go in the game, 2-0 Bombardiers. Okay, they called that foul on Ella Stromfors because that push was right to the small of the back.
Yeah, right. Well, I think they're tightening up a little bit, but it's probably a good idea at this point.
Yeah.
Because people are getting a little tired and a little frustrated, perhaps. And
Long kick by Peyton Costa, who's getting some sun in her arms as well.
yeah.
Contact in front, no call. Again, we've played, 65 minutes of soccer, and we have seen nothing close to a flop out there today.
All right. I think let's call that a handling.
Yep. Free kick taken, I believe, by Alves, the sophomore. Cleared by Milford's Callista Pacheco.
Is this to imply you expected to see some flopping today?
Well, no, I've been watching a lot of MLS, a lot of, Premier League started up, and I follow the Spurs in the Premier League, and it just...
The MLS does it as much, but you see it in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Not as much as in some of the other European leagues.
And again, it's discouraged in the NBA and the NHL. They'll fine players now if you're flopping too much, but in international soccer, it's not against the rules, and I don't like that
Well, no.
trying to fool the referee is part of the game. I don't like that.
No, there is a foul for simulation.
Bethany Owls with a great
great.
run. Shot from the wing doesn't get through. Great second half of the Bombardiers,
Right.
Ned.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Counter-attack. Here comes Costa. Long shot. First save of the
right.
season for
Great.
Ava Palacio.
Handled that well.
And
No, as they say, there's a call for simulation.
okay.
But usually reserved for flopping inside the penalty zone.
Oh, okay.
Blatant flopping.
Great move by Jamie Davies. Left side to Gigi. Back to Davies. Heel
Whoa.
pass. Ooh, no one there.
Blind heel pass, unfortunately.
That went to Haven Lopes, who steals it. Second time today we've seen
But
the...
she went and got it
oh,
back.
That's number 9, Khan, who got it. Right wing,
Yeah, she's
chasing
gonna-
after it. Can't
No,
quite keep
not
it in.
quite. Oh.
Who's that on the far side? Can't read that number all the way over there.
We need those little balloons you see on TV over the people.
Yeah. 2-0 Bombardiers as we approach 12 minutes to go. Oh, God. It might have been Rebello, Allison Rebello over there.
She doesn't stand still long enough to see the number.
It's either 10 or 11.
Yeah.
So that's, no, you know what? By that style playing there, that's Casey Parker. Cross in front, Cordero gets the ball before the Bombardier could get to it.
Right.
Okay, so Ned, if your New Bedford coach is Andrea Noguera, you've got to be enthused with their first half of work. If you're Attleboro's coach, Steve Santos, and again, I know we have 11 minutes to go in this game, what do you want to work on in the future?
Well, for New Bedford, I think, I'd say maybe a little bit of fitness because I think they're getting tired.
Yeah.
They need, Attleboro seems to have got down this touch passing, the short passes. I think they need to think a little bit more that when one gets a good run, they look around.
There's a nice steal.
Because we've had a couple of long runs down where the person ended up shooting when probably they should have backed it up.
Excuse me, one second. That was good pressure by Duran. Continue.
But otherwise, they seem to be playing well together. Now, this isn't as tough a competition as they're going to run into.
Yeah, Thursday against Oliver Ames.
Yeah. There were some other teams too.
Yes.
But if they can carry over this idea of play, of we're going to move, we're not giving up there, not giving up, which is great.
Yeah. I guess not backing down ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, they'll get in a close confrontation and the ball gets away, but then they turn and go for it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by the not backing, not giving up.
Some nice touch passing there.
I don't think they've ever backed down from people.
Jillian Amaya. And then a nice touch pass to the left to Davies.
Right
Score! Was that Davies who scored, or did she pass that to the middle?
No, she passes number 7.
Davies with the goal. So Jillian Amaya comes off the bench, and she started that offensive foray. And Jamie Davies finishes it. Third different. And listen to the Attleboro boys.
Right. And again, putting the ball where the keeper wasn't, putting it on the near post.
So Amaya gets an assist, and if this was hockey, there's a second assist we'd give out as well. Missed that number, I apologize, folks. But if you're watching it on the YouTube channel, you can just rewind that a little bit and see what we didn't tell you about.
Now, I don't know. It's possible in a halftime discussion there was something about kick it where the keeper isn't.
Yeah, because
It's tough. The keeper's a magnet. You start, you're in your mind.
Because again, Cordero, she's had 3 saves in the second half, 8 in the first.
Right.
For the freshman goaltender, her first varsity start.
And too many, and a lot of those were to her.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, she was
easier said than done to say kick it where the keeper isn't.
But I know what you mean. Cordero, she had 8 saves and was in danger of having bruised ribs
Right.
because the shots were right at her.
Right.
And Gigi Sproviera, nice pass to the left to Davies. Davies fires, save Cordero.
Good save. Good save.
And now that I think of it, I think that we were wondering who would have earned that other assist. And again, I don't think they give 2 in soccer. But now looking at the field, the way they're lined up, I think that was Gigi Sprovieri. So it was Jillian Amaya to Gigi to Davies. 8:35 to go. Sun behind the clouds, breeze picking up.
All the push there, I believe.
And again, we normally get the officials' names before the game. We didn't today because I had to handwrite the New Bedford program because it wasn't in numerical order. But I wish we did have their names. They've done a good job.
No, I think they've let them play, not with any risk to anybody. And,
in on defense, number 24, Avery Vieira. And again, Avery's she's the right back, and we haven't called her name as much because New Bedford's attack has really been down the right most of the game.
Yeah.
I don't want Avery Vieira or her family to think we're ignoring her, but. And again, both teams sending in so many substitutions we can't keep up, I think. Corner kick for just the second corner kick of the game for the Whalers. Off the side of the foot of New Bedford's Alexandra Martinez. A nice steal. And look at this. Avery Vieira's oh no, that's number 25, Ella Stromfors. Look at Ella go. Oh! That's going to leave a mark.
Ouch.
And again, she did not extend her elbow. It was a clean, excessively hard hit.
Right. But right in front of the
Referee.
official, who was getting in the way, actually, of the play. She should have gotten him instead.
Yes. I hope Ella hits her junior prom date that hard if he tries to get fresh. 6:30 to go in regulation. 3-0 Bombardiers.
Right.
Goal scored by Bethany Alls, the sophomore, unassisted, first goal of the year. Second goal on a beautiful high-arcing long ball, 35 yards out on the right wing by Casey Parker. That assist goes to Emily Kang. I don't want to curse Emily, but I don't think that'll be her last assist of the year. And the third goal, a great 3-way work. Jillian Amaya to Gigi Sprovieri to Jamie Davies to find the back of the net. And Bombardier.
The attack again.
Yeah. Good work defensively by Milford's Callista Pacheco. We said it earlier, we'll say it again. That's why she's a captain.
And New Bedford's even.
New Bedford's even, yes, thank you. Sorry. Nice work over there by...
That's usually my mistake, Paul.
Yeah, really, Avery Vieira. And I usually tell you, leave the mistakes to me, Ned. You know what's really embarrassing? When people really get mad. I occasionally fill in over at North TV, North Attleboro.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm doing a North game, I only refer to North as Attleboro 16, 17 times a game.
Right.
I've received death threats from North viewers before over that. Kidding, folks, that's not true. They didn't threaten to kill me just to beat me up. They're reasonable people.
I was going to say, they're probably more competent than that. If they threatened it, they would have done it, right?
Really. Nice work defensively
Yeah.
again by Callista Pacheco, number 13 in the white. I'm telling you, number 7 in the white, Vanessa Buca, and number 13 in the white can play on my team anytime. And Sandy DeAndre, the number 14 in the white, the undersized senior defender, she's going to make the all-grit team this year.
Oh, yes. They've been playing her on both sides of the defense there.
Nice work by Bethany Alves.
Well, I've said I think that, New Bedford's gotten a bit tired, but that's mostly in the mids. Those defenders are still working.
Ella
Doing
Strom.
a great job. Oh, nice
Force,
move.
great pass to Johnson Kiff.
Okay.
Sliding save, Cordero. And I think Kiff wanted to get that to her left, but good job defensively by Tari Pereira.
So he called a foul instead of letting her kick it out of her hands. That road player went in on the keeper.
3-0 Bombardiers inside 4 minutes to go. And obviously the Bombardier girls, I think they're going to be thrilled to open their season with a victory.
Right.
And I hope the New Bedford, hope the Lady Whalers are in a good mood on their bus ride home.
Yeah. No, they have not been playing bad at all. They've had, keeper has not blown saves.
Right. They've hustled all the way.
They moved. They don't have as good an attack
Back
as
pass.
Attleboro is showing
Whoops.
today. Oh.
That was a spin trying to get, that was Jenna Norgiera. I think she fell a little bit there out of embarrassment. Ali Hay trying to pressure. Good smart play by Destiny Massey. Lets it go out of bounds. Goal kick.
Yeah, that's not the. If the officials would just listen to the Attleboro players, that would have been a corner. And who knows better than your opposing team?
Exactly right. Dave Angel's our cameraman up top, who's thrilled that the sun has gone behind a cloud, as he can. It's hot up there on that aluminum press box. Peter Bray's been running our graphics. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. I'm Paul Healy, working with the ever-patient Ned Rich on color commentary. Thank you, Ned. Nice move by Davies. Long shot. Save, Cordero. I got 12 saves for the freshman.
Yeah. As I say, I think she's showing lots of confidence. The goals have come when she couldn't get them. Slight possibility in the last one, but I don't think so.
Opportunity.
Run in.
Down the left wing. Nogueira shot. What a save!
Great.
I think that's about as high as Ava Palacio can jump, Ned.
Right. Well, that might not be fair, but she definitely timed it correctly.
Yes, she did.
And also, I think made presumably the right move. I'm going to stop it, not try to catch it.
Yep.
So it won't go through my hands. I'm going to stop it.
And the boys soccer team, not sure of Ava's name. There you go, goalie. There you go. Great to see.
Less than 2 minutes to go.
And again, seniors who aren't starters, so important to a program. You got to hustle every practice, try to make yourself and your teammates better. And when you get a chance on that varsity field, it's so rewarding to see him perform. Mom, guess what I did?
Well, it also shows other players that, there's hope. That
Well, it also shows you other players you can't take your practice off, you can't rest.
Right,
There's someone behind you who's ready to take your spot if you don't want to work hard enough to keep it.
you want coaches that take that attitude.
We were joking, nice play there for the Bombardiers. There's Santoro. My senior year, going into baseball season, I thought I was going to be the starting third baseman. We're in super secret mystery time. Nice play by Anastasia. Anastasia showing some speed. Nice cross! But Cordero gets there before Johnson Kiff can. Anyway, Ned, I thought I was going to be the starting third baseman. The sophomore, Dickie Cornell, comes along. I was faster than him. He did everything else better than me. Unfortunately for me, the coaches noticed that. He got the starting job at third base because he earned it. And then I couldn't even complain because we started the year 15-0.
You let the truth get in the way of the complaint?
And there's the game. The Bombardiers with a 3-0 victory over the New Bedford Whalers. And I believe that we have won, says the boys soccer team. Goal scored by Bethany Alves. Casey Parker and Jamie Davies. Assists go to Gigi Sporvieri and Emily Kang. Ned, final comments.
A good game. New Bedford has nothing to be embarrassed about, I don't think. The score will end up being a bit lopsided, but it was,
Yep.
I think, unexpected based on the first half. But
Yeah.
then again, Attleboro came out hotter,
Yeah.
more energetic the second half. Maybe a little bit of coaching words, or hard to say.
Well, it's interesting. They had 9 shots on goal, no goals in the first half. Second half, 7 shots on goal, 3 goals. And you were talking about taking that extra little second to make sure you're not shooting the ball directly at the goal.
Right. Almost all those shots in the first half, the keeper stood still,
Yeah.
and the ball came to them.
Yeah.
And it's something you see even at the high level. Somehow they're a magnet.
Yeah.
You got to think, I don't kick it there. They're there. I got to think somewhere else.
There it is.
And it takes practice.
Folks, thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports. We have field hockey tomorrow from Bishop Feion, and weather permitting, we're back here Thursday. Girls soccer against the great Oliver Ames program. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
Yes.